Hello patrons, today's topic is deep clean. So when you get all of your clutter taken out of a room and you've sorted it and you've thrown away the trash and you've given away the things that aren't going to be a blessing in your life, and what you have left is exactly what you need to make that room work properly and to be to the best advantage to you, then the next thing you're going to do when you hit that zone, that room in that zone, is to deep clean. So when I say deep clean, I mean deep clean. This is not what you're doing in a weekly home blessing hour. So if you choose to vacuum the room, I mean to thoroughly vacuum a room, giving it a full 10 minutes. Or maybe less than 10 minutes, but make sure you're vacuuming the corners under the furniture. You're getting it really clean. Or if it's time to clean the baseboards. Now you don't have to scrub like this, no, but you do need to wipe every surface. So you would take a microfiber cloth, squeeze it out with just some water, and just rub it across all the surfaces of the baseboards. That's what I mean by deep clean. So if it's time to deep clean a window, that means to raise the blinds all the way up, to spray the whole glass, and to give it a good wipe until it shines. And while you're at it, hit the windowsill. Later on, you can clean the blinds thoroughly. That means you don't have to take them down and soak them or spray them. You just need to lower the blinds, close them, take a damp microfiber cloth and wipe the blinds thoroughly. About 5 minutes on one side, flip it about 5 minutes on the other side. You should have a nice, deep cleaned set of blinds. Here's the deal. You don't work more than 10 minutes. You're going to hit this room every month. If it's continuing to stay decluttered, you're going to have an opportunity to hit these things more than once, more than likely, because there's usually not that many things to deep clean in a room. There are larger surfaces. So maybe you wanted to take care of the furniture in your living room, and maybe you have 5 pieces, and maybe they're intricate, so you could only get 1 or 1.5 pieces done in 10 minutes. So the next day you could get the next, and the next day the next, and by the end of the 4 days of work in that week, in that zone, all the furniture will be done, deep polished. Now you're going to keep them clean by fly dusting them with your little fly feather duster every week. So they're not going to get dirty. But if you think they need a drink and a good clean, that's when you would do that. So I want you to think about the rooms that you have already decluttered, and are you deep cleaning them or are you skipping them? Okay, so let's take a bathroom. That's one of the easiest rooms to get thoroughly decluttered. I know you think it's hard, but it isn't. A small bathroom. Go in that bathroom and say, okay, what am I going to do in here? I know you've been cleaning your tub on a pretty regular basis. Depending on how often your children use it, you may have to clean it once a week. It's not really part of the zone, but you can make it part of the zone if it's a bathroom that maybe you and your husband shower in that bathtub, and so you've just been cleaning the shower part of it. Every once in a while you want to clean the tub. But other than those sink, toilet, and tub, how about the outside of the toilet, behind the toilet, the corners of the floor? How about the actual tile, getting it really good and clean? Now, if you want to get on your hands and knees and scrub with a brush, that's fine, but don't you dare spend more than 10 minutes. Don't be crazy. Don't be a perfectionist, but get it good and clean. Wipe all the surfaces, okay? You could think of all the things you could possibly do in there. The floors, the baseboards, the walls, the door handles, and maybe Windex all the glass, maybe the window. Maybe you need to wash the shower curtain and curtains if you have any. You know, each little thing adds up. So in a week, you can totally do that entire room. The next time, you won't need to wash the curtain and the shower curtain. You may not need to clean the window. So what are you going to do in there? Well, sometimes you could just go work on another room. But make sure that you've got this room clean. Make sure you've gotten it clean, okay? All right. Don't skip it. It's easy to skip it because it looks pretty good, right? The kitchen looks pretty good now that it's decluttered, and you're wiping the counters every day after supper, and you're mopping the floor every week, and you're wiping your sink out every day. But don't forget that the cabinets need to be wiped down, that the refrigerator top needs to be cleaned, that the inside of the refrigerator needs to be cleaned, the microwave. There's a lot of things to clean in the kitchen because kitchens get dirtier than most other parts of the home. Okay. So that's what deep cleaning is about. Don't skip it, do it, and you will always have a spring clean home. And you'll get to the point where you'll think, this room looks really clean. There's nothing to do in here. Then I want you to look at your list that you made in the very beginning. Remember when I told you to make a list of each room in the very beginning? If you don't remember, do that now. Take a sheet of paper for each room in your house and list from the ceiling to the floor, if money was no object and you could hire someone to do a professional job, exactly what things you would want them to do in this room. And that's your list. So when you get it clean, then you can look at your list and say, oh yeah, I haven't cleaned the light fixture in a while. That's kind of a bummer. I got to stand up on a little ladder and unclip that thing and get the bugs out. But it takes less than 10 minutes and it'll make your house looking real good. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a fabulous day, patrons. And always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.